service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Johnathan from Olo province of Biafra land. We are here live and direct today, being the first day of September in the year of our Lord 2020. We are here to enlighten, to teach, and to make sure that people's eyes are open on some truths that have been hidden, even in the mainstream media. What you hear here, you can never hear in any other part or any other mainstream media. I once again welcome each and every one of you on this platform, hallowed platform, Radio Biafra Hausa service. We are broadcasting through the auspices of Radio Biafra London. Our indefatigable leader is Mazi Okukano. He who has sacrificed, no matter the frustrations by people, by people. You know, the worst thing is to work for Ipob people. I'm telling you. The frustrations. Very primitive, although primitive level, very destructive level. That is why things are difficult for us. It's true. I saw somebody wrote a comment. He said this on social media. He said this Igbo republicanism, it needs to be revisited because we have taken it to a very destructive level. You know, and I myself, what I'm saying is, this is our character, yes. But, you know, had it been we are in a civilized system, it is the best. But in order to move to the right direction, which this, our character of republicanism, we need to refine it. We need to first of all undergo discipline. You know, discipline. What is discipline? So that people will be refined. So that we channel one side, progress, for our communal purpose. That is the first thing. Because this republicanism, people are bringing selfishness, joining it, covering it with republicanism, which is very, very fast. When they are highly selfish, when they are fighting for their own pockets, they say, no, don't they, we are Republican. After all, I have my right to talk, to do anything I want. You don't have the right to do anything you want in freedom fighting. Freedom fighting without appointed leadership is a farce. It's a farce. There is no democracy in freedom fighting. I've been saying it. Freedom fighting, as far as our leader said the other day, if you don't buy into our ideology, this place is not for you. IPOB is not for you. You must buy into our ideology. Be disciplined in order for us to continue. It is not that I have the right to do anything I want. You don't have the right to do anything you want in freedom fighting. Even when we have our freedom, there will be law guiding everybody. Guiding everybody, I say. Law and order. It's not like what is obtainable in Nigeria. You can do anything you want once we have gotten our freedom. But it must be under the law. I don't know whether people understand this. I can do anything. It must be under the law. Even in your forest, in your own land, in your forest. When Biafra comes, there must be law guiding even cutting of trees. You don't say, oh, this is my one tree, I will cut it anyhow. No. The law says, if the law says you don't touch the tree. Before you cut a tree, you must have permission. Because that is destruction of our environment, of our forest. That is why it is being done. But you don't, because of this is my land. This is, now you go and cut. No! That is why I say, everything must be subject to the law. People don't understand what law is. You know, in the zoo, there is no law and order. People don't understand what law is. People go about pretending they don't sin. They go church, Arab in mosque. They don't do sin. Rubbish. Law is everything. The system law controls everybody. It should be everything. Because that is the system where you function, where you perform. That is the system that should give you everything. That is the system that's supposed to give you the manure for you to germinate. And now the sky will become your limit. But when you go contrary to the system, you are nowhere. So, you know, in that zoo, people don't understand the meaning of law and order. That is why, because of the lack of law and order, our people, you know, this republicanism, you know, is just like flower. It's just like flower. If you don't groom flower, you know, you decorate flower, you decorate your house with flowers, you know. Now they grow anyhow. It is for you to trim it. If you don't trim it, this one will go like this one, and the people seeing it from outside, everywhere will be unkempt, will be ugly. Trimming it is law and order. That law and order guiding people. That is what our people don't understand. The meaning of law and order. It's a pity. I'm telling you honestly, it's a pity. People misuse this our republicanism. They misuse heavily. They hide under republicanism in order to be self-destructive. No, I can't do anything. You cannot do anything. Freedom fight. Just study the history of freedom fighting. There is never a freedom fighting that is obtainable through democracy. What I mean, the freedom fighters, they are democratic. If maybe the leader wants to do something, he will consult, they will debate on what he will do, debate it, want it. No, it doesn't go like that. Everything will be compromised. Direct. It's a fact. I expect people to understand this. If you start discussing every particular thing, which means everything will be compromised. Because you will give your own mind suggestion, and if it's not taken, you become it's not parliament. We never have parliament. It's in the parliament that we discuss, we debate on issues. This is freedom fighting. As far as we trust the leader, let's give him that authority. Okay, leaders, continue. He come and say, okay, today go right, we go. Everybody flow that side. He say, okay, tomorrow tweeting is this week. Everybody enter tweeting. Next tomorrow he say, okay, stop tweeting for the meantime. Now what we are going to do, everybody start going, jumping up. Everybody will continue like that. Because he is there. That is leadership in freedom fighting. It is not that, okay, I want us to tweet. How many people agree for us to tweet? We have meeting about tweeting. Some say, no, tweeting, no, it's not the right thing. So the other thing is, let us do it like this. The other people say, no, let us be showing video of how, you can talk. The other one say, different. Now, before you know, even everybody will be confused. It will just be child's play. That is it. I'm telling you. And our enemies will be there watching us, laughing, mocking. That is it. So today we are here live and direct. My name remains Mazi, Johnathan Chinedu. And with me here is my comrade, my colleague. Please, Mazi, over to you. Introduce yourself to listeners all over the world.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Welcome again. My name again. Once my name Ambassador Jacob Afro South State. I'm in Goma by tribe. I keep on saying every day, every day, say me I be a Goma man. I mean, go check when I'm Miss Ganasa says the case Miss Gakwanga go Gomeba. Who made me go to the nego who Makwanga Yellow, Makwanga, 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 need to give you never see me. kwatara ugwu na egwu egwu duka ugwu gaba da ugwu ma megozime so gaba no gaba kulu gaba yi ludu hekla ko je sada ka ge goje dinayi ge kulu ge ba ge kulu ko so gismo ge kulu maka yi kulu maka har onti uduna ga gisi ka para tura ko o go to bi duka yi ma ge goje gara pele ko foro so baba ye goje pasko le plus gombe quand on soit comme nous qu'on va comme avoir que le ka gi har fi jar fi ba ka jar ka yi ka ge ka yi ka ka du ka ge me du bed he ye ko yete tinga pada dole be ko sama dinna ko sa me du bed ma ge ne so my people I don't get all of us today my people of middle bed or if I don't come here I don't talk about with the middle bed but people want to know them we know ourselves where now if they come here they talk out because people from middle all of us we dey from Benue we dey for Plateau we dey for Mina Kogi then all of those all that region all of us dey for all that environment now me come here today and they talk for one for we how we take comot straight ourselves yes I talk and say my name na Ambassador Jacob NBC me na my name be that so if I continue I want to remember who did Lagos again, who did Lagos because the radio video was talking about every day until everybody hear them. See, we get our FM for Lagos. For Lagos. We should do for Lagos now. As I did now, just tune our FM, you can hear us. People Lagos, maybe all Lagos, there's some part of Lagos where would the so that's how I would call the name of those places, make you say see the area where we did. So that you say if you hear your name, where we did, just go to radio now, tune your FM, you can hear us live. People, a place like Apapa, Maitu, Surulere, Orile, Ejesha, Costain, Aguda, Bolutomos, Alaka Estate, Alabasiro, Ijora, Oyinbo, Ido, we do say Ido, Ido for Ijora, Ido for Oyinbo side, and then Ido Mota, no, and the Mandela, CMS, Badagry, and the boundary, Wharf, Nima, Coconut, Maza, National Stadium. That's a big Trinity. Coca bus stop, no Cocana. Yes, Lagos. Then Apple Junction, before my two, that environment. Then Second Rainbow, Apple Junction and Second Rainbow, they are almost the same place in Lagos. We go in Lagos, and they go the same place. And the all this environment, if I may cover both first part, both amount of things, that's the environment where the thing cover well. Then apart from that, if you go some place like Ejibo, we did there, Edomu, we did there, we have a cartoon, we have a we have a Okiafa, we have a Jaconde Estate, Isheri, Ijogun. That is Ijogun, they go to side because I have to manage Ijogun, that way they go on the side, and that one we didn't have that one, and they go to. Obaji Okota Isolo and all this environment, Ajawa Estate, all this environment, we still have our FM there. You just tune FM, tune 102.1. You will get live direct with the Biafra FM radio, and then we get a direct. You will hear no problem. So you must say that again. Then, if you want to reach us for our studio, we have our WhatsApp number where we say reach us. +640 +6140 5142 547. I'll call them again. +6140 5142 547. Then we have our direct line. +121 33 28 6224. That will be our direct line. If you want to reach us, or call us. Reach us after we open our line. So and another good news now, we have our SF for Kano. So if you do for Kano now, we'll be saying you try to hear from data, we'll be saying you don't get money for data. Now, as I look at you, ask you the Bangoshi. Ask me, ask me every minute as a Bangoshi. That's clear. Let's get Kano, FM 102.1 Kaijimu wani sansani tabi Kaijimu wani Kano Kaijimu but the Kaida for second the data ba so if you do Kano now get 102.1 for Kano you will hear us live and direct. So let me go back to studio. Then when I hand over to Moga, after I will come back, we will all talk. Waiting the happen. Waiting some speak the way we say, some speak the way we will be saying we never know before. We will today here we will tell one. I will include the headline. Something very happy to do this evening. We will say from here and I will surprise. All we will bring and come here. Now we because anything here for here is truth. That's why we don't come here with the truth, not about the truth. So if you know one truth, maybe say just off the radio and go and sleep. But if you know the truth, what you want here, when you go save your life, save your family, save your future, save your generation. When this platform, we will hear that truth. So make I go back to meet mother. When I come back, when I Johnathan come back, I will come talk ceremony the way we go supposed to hear. Thank you. Mazi.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Once again, I welcome each and every one of you to Radio Biafra Hausa service, coming to you through Radio Biafra London. Please, I urge you to listen to us attentively. Come with a dose of common sense, as our leader used to say, because if you don't come with a common sense here, you will find it difficult in order to assimilate what we are doing or what we are saying here. Before we continue, I must hand over our proceedings to the hands of Chukwu Gabiam. Our Father in heaven, the creator of the whole universe, hallowed be thy name. We have once again gathered in order to do it as you have commanded us to do. To dispense the truth without mincing words. To teach, to enlighten, to make sure that light shines in that darkest part of the world. To make sure that that zoo called Nigeria, being the giant balloon, is perforated with the needle of truth. We don't have resources as our enemies, but we have you, the God of our ancestors. Through your power we have come this far. And through your power we know that Nigeria will be destroyed. It's crumbling already. So that through the ashes we arise the many nations that are being caged, unjustly amalgamated, caged in that quagmire. Suffering people for nothing. Thank you, Chukwu Kiabia. Be with our leader. Be with our indefatigable leader. Even our deputy, the whole principal officers. Father, you are our strength. Our enemies want us destroyed. But Lord, there is nothing they can do. Every time they also always call for our destruction and decimation. But Lord, we trust in you. Decimate them, oh Lord. That thing that they wish us, Father, give it to them 100-fold. That in all we shall rejoice after our nation is being restored. That our children and our children's children and our generations coming will always rise up to thank you and to remember us that yes, we did the right thing. Thank you, Chukwu Kiabia. In your name we have prayed. He said, once again, I welcome each and every one of you onto this hallowed platform, Radio Biafra Hausa service, broadcasting to you through Radio Biafra London. We are here live on direct on the first day of September in the year of our Lord 2020. It doesn't matter whether you are from Gerat, the Gerat tribe of Bauchi. What of the Geruma, the Gingwak, the Gubi, the Guruntun, the Giem, the Hausa, the Jakun, Jara, Jere, Jimbin, the Jukun, the Kamo, the Karekare, Karia, Kifi, and so on. the Gusu tribe of Plateau, the Guandara. It doesn't matter whether you are from Ego, what of the Irigwe, the Jere. These are tribes you seldom hear, but you always call all of them the House of Fulani due to ignorance. It is understandable because the system made you to be ignorant. Please, I don't know who is calling me. Please desist from calling me, please. Your call is distracting. I don't know that our lines are not yet open. Our lines are not yet open, please. Therefore, as I'm telling you, there is no need, there is no sense in it calling these people, referring to them as House of Fulani. What we have are the Hausa and the Fulani as separate tribes and separate people. The Fulani deceived the Hausas, conquered them. They made them to fight against each other. And the beneficiary of that their confusion, the beneficiary of their fight is the Fulani. That is the truth about it. That is the truth. So when they conquered the Hausas, the Hausa kingdom was a very success in the olden days. Very successful civilization, vibrant civilization, I should say. People that were hardworking before, 300 years back, they were able to manufacture things that even some parts of Europeans were not able to do. I'm telling you. Some part of European countries, we are not able to do as of that time. But today, where is Hausa? Where is Hausa? They are nowhere to be found. Their civilization lost. Everything lost. Why? Because they had the touch of the Fulani. The Fulani, they are people, they are just like bulldozers. They are just like bulldozers. They never build even a civilization. They are, what they do, they invade civilizations and destroy them. That is the truth of the matter. It's just like when the ISIS invaded parts of Syria, Iraq, they want to establish an emirate. They destroyed civilizations. That is what they are doing. The Fulani, they are replicating in Africa. Do you know that now in Mozambique, there is ISIS in the northern part of Mozambique? Do you know that? And who are these people? Go and watch them. They are Fulani people that went out from Western Central Africa. They are there doing their dirty job. Because all they know is conquering. All they know is destruction. They don't have anything, no human resources. They don't, nothing. That is why the Europeans fell in love with them. Because they conquer and render places obsolete. So that they will be bringing expatriates in order to feed them, importing everything, consuming everything, and manufactures nothing. That is the truth about it. That is why they are the darling of Britain. Because Britain, what the Fulani are doing, it is to the best interest of the British. They destroy civilizations. They make sure that nothing comes up. I mean, nobody rises up. So that you be dependent on Britain and others for everything, including your toothpick. Nothing, they can't produce nothing. That is why even to build ordinary houses, they are ready to bring Chinese to build for them because they don't have nothing upstairs. We are fighting a very monstrous war in order to make sure that people are free. It is not only for Biafra. I'm telling you honestly. It is for every people, every indigenous population in that zoological republic. They use the Hausas to conquer others. And they expose the Hausas to the hatreds of other ethnicities. So that today, You see, even in southern Kaduna, the indigenous population, they have chagrin, they have a hatred over Hausas because of what the Fulani are using them to do. The Hausa kingdom, they have been here right from time immemorial. They have been here living side by side, peacefully, real peaceful coexistence. It doesn't matter the religious differences, but they have been living peacefully with their neighbors, the other tribes, like the ones I mentioned, the Gera tribe, the Guruma, the Kubi tribe, the Jida Abu tribe, the Jukun tribes. These are indigenous populations that have been living side by side, peacefully, real peaceful coexistence with the Hausa tribe. Until the advent of the Fulani, they came. And immediately they came, the problem started in 1804. This problem started in the northern part of that zoo in 1804. Till death, they have not stopped. Ask yourself, why? Why are the Fulani, anywhere they go, they don't, all this so-called peaceful coexistence, that is not, is lie. If they come, they have to subdue you. If they cannot subdue you, you cannot accept, they are subduing. If you don't accept their supremacy, there will be problem, frictions, fatal ones. That is who they are. A sheep cannot cohabit with a lion peacefully. It is impossible. It's impossible. One thing must happen. So please, when you are calling these people House of Fulani, you are ignorantly advancing the agenda of the Fulanization agenda, without knowing it. Separate them for who they are. You accept what they call you, but you also call them what they impose you to call them. Now, who is wiser? You accept that you are Niger Delta, you are South, you are this and that. You are Southeast, but they themselves, what they impose you to call them, you are calling them. Now, who is wiser? It is a rhetorical question for you to answer. We must continue. Therefore, do the right thing. The topic of my submission today, is, listen attentively. Human being continues the work of creation. Here we bring out different things so that you learn, so that you become enlightened, so that when you listen, it doesn't matter the tune we use. That is not the problem. What you have to start to dig out is the substance of our message. That is what you have to dig out. Now you think and reflect over it. Think about it. Like our leader will tell you, what I'm telling you, just sometimes you go and close door, have a quiet time. Think about the whole things we are speaking here on Radio Biafra. Think about it. Because what we are doing is to refine the way black people think. Without refining it, you can change government from now till thy kingdom come, but you cannot change, if you never change the mentality, you are zero. Down to zero. I gave you an example. They chased out the president of Burkina Faso. Is it how many years now? More than 5 years, if I'm not mistaken. But what is happening? Have they developed? Were they able to achieve food sufficiency that Sankara achieved in 4 years? No way. No way. In Sudan, the same thing. They chased out Omar Bashir. But does it make any difference? Chasing out and another person entering in the same system, the same mentality, it goes nowhere. That is not, it is nothing. When somebody that really brings enlightenment comes, you will know. Thomas Sankara came with enlightenment, and that is why under 4 years Burkina Faso was able to achieve what all the African countries is not able to achieve today. In 4 years he did that. He changed the status quo. The first day he entered, he started by enlightening the people. He was a very vibrant man, an eloquent speaker. He talked to the people. He communicated to them. He communicated to them. That is the reality. Because he knows that the problem that we are having as black race is in the brain. Without changing the mentality, no way. Are you going to tell me that people that go from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they go to pray in the church? You need to imbibe in those people like this, that look, God has finished the creation, the job of creation. It is now, the mantle is now on you to do your own bit. So every time going to call God, God do this, God do that, you are even making fool of yourself. Do something to change something. I was surprised. I saw people on social media. They are church members. They gathered in the zoological republic. They gathered the transformer that is bad, has burned. Praying, commanding, let this transformer work now. Oh God, let it. I look at people like pity. I say, how now? Imagine if inside the midst of these people now, you pursue the president of a country, take one of these people, enter their put as a president. Have you changed anything? He's going to start telling people to pray for light, for electricity to come. Because electricity is given by God. So you pray. It's above my capacity as a president. I cannot do it. So do you see the danger we face? I don't know. Do you understand the mess we are in? Our brain is in a mess. That is what we are trying to gather here. So that people start thinking like human beings. Today, I say the topic of my submission is human being continues the work of creation. Listen, human beings are associated with creativity. God, you are calling God, Allah, Oluwa, Ohenef, to come and do this and do that. He has finished the work of creation. Everything you see today, created by man. The clothes you wear, at the early time, man was not created to just start wearing clothes. No. I want to read some extracts from the one man they call David Dodge. He's a British physicist. He's a British physicist. He's a British Jew physicist. Let me start by saying he argues that humans are responsible for everything new. Please listen attentively. I want to, analyze it so that everybody will understand. This scientist, he argues that humans are responsible for everything new, which is correct. We are the ultimate creators in the cosmos. Human being is the ultimate, that is the final. Now God has finished his own for people that believe in it. Who believe in it. God has finished the work of creation. Now, even in the Bible, it is so. And on the seventh day, God rested. Finished. Now, every other thing you are seeing today is made by man. This microphone, I'm speaking to you through the microphone today. God didn't throw it from heaven. It's a human being that started it. The other day, I gave you an example. I threw you a question. We are entering aeroplane today. Going something that would have taken you maybe even 6 months by horse. Now, it can take you just few hours by air. Do you know this aeroplane started, I think, 1903, 1904 by rich brothers. Before them, they have others, but Rich Brothers were the people that made real success in flying. I think for 59 seconds, for few seconds on air, the first time. With cardboard, the way they do it, if you watch it, you will be laughing. That is a very huge leap for humanity. That is why it was on record. From that time, things started happening. People started taking it off everywhere. That is creativity, creation by man. What about this microphone through which I'm talking to you? You are hearing my voice as far as you are connected to internet. This internet, when was it commercialized? How many years now? It's not a long time. Does it mean that all the condiments, all the ingredients that are used in all these things, in the manufacturing of aeroplane, cars, everything you are seeing today, does it mean that they never existed during the time of Moses? I don't know whether. Does it mean that all the things we are not existing during the time of Nebuchadnezzar? But why they don't have aeroplane that time? The whole material called that everything, iron ore, bauxite, every material, crude oil, they have been in existence right from time immemorial. But why we are all these things not? We don't have all these things as of that time. That is a very big question I want you to ask yourself. Because the brain was not there, it wasn't developed. That is why this man is saying, David Dodge said that humans are responsible for everything new. You know, it's a process. You know, even using horses and camels, it's not even right from creation, no? A human being have to think about in order to tame all these things. Every domestic animal you see, you have wild one, which means they were not even created as domestic. No. It's a human being that domesticated them. Now they start bearing children. Now after this gene, they have change of gene, which become acclimatized with domestication. It's true. I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying. So I'm telling you that everything new, humans are responsible for it. They are the only being that is able to do all these things. We are the ultimate creators in the cosmos. All these things, they will not tell you. You are clergymen and women, you are imams, or traditional Shinai people. They will not tell you all these things. That you are a creator. You as a human being, you are a creator. Do you see how they turned the Hausa, the Almajiri, they turned them into beggars? Oh, they can just continue begging. Because even they are even neglecting the command of God. And that is why they remain as they are. They are poverty stricken. They are, they remain infected with all every kinds of diseases. Because God gave them the brain, gave humans the brain in order to be creative. The best, the highest scientists, according to studies, is not even making the Einstein. And how do you call the best scientist in this world, the most brilliant person, is not even using his 10% of his the brain capacity. Yet, in this world, human being is not even using up to 10% of the brain capacity. Now think about it. People that are sending satellites into space, people that are sending missions into other planets, but they tell you that, look, what is in this our brain? Those people that the highest, the most intelligent people, they have not started using up to 10% capacity of what is in the brain. Now you tell me what is in the brain? It is infinite. I'm telling you, it is infinite. We are talking. I'm talking here, and my voice is being heard from all over the world. But let me tell you, a time will come in the next 100, 200, 300 years, they will look at all these our technologies this time as very archaic. Because that time, what will be happening that time is another thing altogether. But Africans, where are you? That is a great question. You continue believing in God, that even God will. Do you know that they can infuse rainfall now? Artificially. It is happening in many parts of the world, including Japan. They can throw something, they can spread something, different chemicals combined, spread it on air. Within small time, rain will start falling. Real rain is not is not acidic rain or any other thing bad. Normal rain will start falling. Do you know that? That is the creation of man. We are no more in the time of antiquity, whereby superstition, that is the dark age. Let me continue. This man said that we are unique. He said we are a unique source of creative novelty in the universe. So far as we know, we are the only being in this universe that is source of creativity. Nothing more. We create something. Create something. It's only human being that can do it. I want you to understand why all these things I'm telling you, being creative. In Nigeria, you cannot obtain this. As far as Nigeria continues existing, you cannot obtain creativity because they don't believe on it. Amechi told you that, they are building something school, railway school, I don't know, in Kasina by the Chinese. Free of charge, $50 million school. And people are happy about it. Look at the mess called rehabilitation in Enugu Airport. Today they have told you that no, for now it will be local. Oh God Almighty. God. Our people, we are deceived. That is why anytime we come here, we challenge your brain power. We try to stimulate your brain to think like a human being. Because what is happening, I'm telling you, our people have been destroyed mentally. If not for IPOB, our people have been destroyed mentally. People now in Nigeria, people held their killers. People present just to get peanuts. That is the way the system has made everybody to behave. Let me continue because I will touch all these things. Okay. To support his very original idea, he points out that humans have told themselves a story for centuries that is mistaken. And listen, that humans have told themselves stories for centuries that is mistaken. Do you know why he said this? During the Dark Ages in Europe, everything was based on superstition. Oh, and this said, and the God of thunder said, and he will do this, and everything. Oh no, don't ask question. No, don't question God though. Oh no. Are you questioning this thing? It is nature. Leave it like that. Only believe, and you believe and continue mumuing. Nothing new. Everybody mumuing. People are poor. Avoidable sicknesses. A little sickness will come and decimate the whole population. They will tell you it's the wrath of God. Oh, the wrath of God, I beg. Please, you pray so that, not knowing that it's one pandemic. Today we are hearing of pandemic, Ebola will come, people will know. Why? Because of the creativity of humans. If it is before, you know what? They will do sacrifice and start saying, God is killing people. Or their land is killing people. Please, because of one thing or the other. And they will, that is the stories this man is talking about. He points out that humans have told themselves a story for centuries that is mistaken. We have seen ourselves caught in the middle of struggle between cosmic good and evil, which was expressed in religious terms for a long time. but has been updated by science into the struggle between others. That is the good side of the war and chaos. And chaos, the destructive side of war, and therefore bad. There is a good side of war and the bad side of war. Therefore, let me tell you one thing. Time of stories and blind beliefs are over. It should be over. This is the time of doing. That is creativity. Time of creativity, time of doing things. That is why we are here. Do you see Ipob with little or no funding, no source of income, but we are able to achieve a feat? Do you remember when the NBA, Nigerian Broadcasting Authority or Corporation, NBC, was bragging that they closed 2015 Radio Biafra? Do you see this Radio Biafra? It is a blend of our know-how, technical know-how, with that of, we take what is there on table, now we blend it. That is the result you are seeing. That is creativity. And that is the most important aspect of a human nature. Creativity. As far as you are not creative, you are not a human being. You are not being referred as. That is why Africa is despised, because they are bringing nothing to the table. They consume everything, but they bring nothing. Just like the time of the Neanderthal, the medieval time, when the hunter-gatherers, when human beings were just moving like a herd of zebra. Anywhere they see food, they stay and, there is grass, they eat. And if there is a drugs, they move out, start searching. Even if it takes another 50 kilometers, they start searching to go another place. The same way the Fulani they are doing, because they are nomads. They only go where there is something favorable. Okay, they feed their cows. Okay, now as that place is spoiled, they move out to go another place. The same thing the hunter-gatherers we are doing, the early Homo sapiens we are doing, the Neanderthals. That time, people of that time, they take their brain, they thought that brain is a decoration. You understand? Until human beings started thinking, started seeing things. If he eat fruit, after finishing mango, he will throw it. When after 2 days, he will come and see the mango germinate. He say, that will give him a thought. He say, what is happening this? Which means this thing can germinate. Okay, now they start gathering fruits and planting, and the thing will be germinated. And after a while, we will give fruits. They say, okay, we need to start planting. Now the clear bush start planting fruits. Now having sedimentary places for them to settle. Do you see how little by little, evolution is moving on? That is humans. But till date, 21st century, you see the Fulani, they tell you that we do our business in the bush because they are as far as the bush is okay. Now they will go there, they squander, they know nothing. There is stream for them. They go and fetch water. Oh, if tomorrow that stream dries up, they look for another place to stay. Better place. But today they are politicizing everything. Do you see that humans should be creators? That is what the Europeans are showing the world. They are showing Africans that human beings can create. It is true. What we fail to realize, he says, is that human beings are not subject to the laws of nature. Human beings are not subject to laws of nature. We use them in creative ways and therefore have broken the monotonous chain of predetermined cosmic forces. What the point he's making here is that human beings are not subject to the laws of nature. Let me give you an example. Like Japan is living in a very seismic place. That is where natural occurrences, natural catastrophes are happening every time of the year. So do you know what? If it is, for example, people like the Fulani living in Japan, do you know what they would have done? Once they suffer one catastrophe one year, they didn't know. All of them will back out from there. All of them will back out and move to another place. Maybe they start looking for other mainlands, like what do you call it? Other mainlands. They will tell them that, oh, Allah have vexed. Oh, if they sacrifice, they do their sacrifices, do their incantation, nothing. Earthquake will occur, everything. Now they will say, okay, Allah don't want us to stay here. They will move out. Because for them, they are not creative. They don't understand. They think that they are there subject to the laws of nature. But human beings can resist laws of nature and also use that laws of nature to do something. Do you know that, like this force of gravity, when you throw something up, it has to come down. It's a law of nature. But human being devise a means whereby tons of mass, like aeroplane, helicopter, balloon, we have to stay on air and defy the law of nature. It will not fall. They have to try to adjust the laws with their own creativity, creative ideas to make sure that aeroplane flies. Haven't you asked yourself how? Why? This is because humans are creative. The creativity of human being. That is what I'm telling you, that human being continues the work of creation. As far as you are not bringing anything to the table. That is why Africans are despised. Anywhere they are being killed. Even in the United States, look at our black Africa. They have very brilliant ones that are doing very well. But most people, they are there for sports. Something physical. Basketball, football, every kind of sports. Because, they believe that their brain is only can take them on. It's something physical. You don't need to worry your brain too much. That is what most of them are being pushed into. Because they are being pushed into that. Now, what am I trying to say? This human being continues the work of creation is unobtainable in Nigeria. Because we have a set of people that don't believe what we believe. They don't believe that humans are creative. They don't believe that they are equal to others in creativity. No. They don't believe that. No. They are still in the dark ages. And they have tried to do what? To infest everybody in Nigeria to remain in the dark ages. What I mean, listen. When you talk about colonization agenda, do not only think about that they will Islamize everybody through colonization agenda. No. The system, they created a system whereby everybody becomes moron like them. Even in your own religion. Listen. Even in Christianity. That is why people gather to pray for a transformer, a bomb transformer, that's supposed to be repaired by engineers. Praying for God, I cast this transformer. Light. And you think that you have been Fulanized. Ideologically, you have been Fulanized. Because this is what the Fulanese believe. They don't believe that they can do anything. Allah can do. Do you remember one time when Ganduje told the people of Kano that, look, the outbreak of not corona, cholera. What do you call that disease? Vomiting and removing liquids from your body. It's because Allah wants to punish them. He's punishing them because of their sins. Do you see the colonization? And in your own religion, in your own side in the south, people are, being pushed into being stupid. Praying Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, going to church to pray. There is nothing wrong there, but what time, when are you working? If you go to church every time you go, we are praying, you pray too much. What are you doing? That is a big question. You are calling God, 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 whereas everything is going from bad to worst. People that are doing. Containers are coming from China every blessed day. Do they have two heads? That is why they relegate you to the background, because they believe that you are a non-entity. Because you are not creative. What are you bringing to the table? Nothing. Do you see the reason why they are fighting against the restoration of Biafra? Do you see the reason? This is it. Because they don't want people that can create. Because the best way to develop a country is creativity. It's nothing more. You manufacture what you use. Most of the things you use. Yes. It's not about democracy. Come on, go to hell with democracy. You are version of it. Democracy can never come. The new democracy can never come without equity, with justice, and creativity. It is impossible. It's impossible. What are you democratizing? You are talking about democracy, whereas you depend on outsiders for everything. It cannot work. They can punish you with one thing, and you know, anywhere they want you to be there. If they want you to change the government, because that person is not representing their interest, they want the population to change the government, they will just switch off what they are importing, what they are giving to the people. And the people will they will rise up against their government and say, no, you are bad, they are bad. This is what the Westerners do. They use economic power. Now, the only way to counter these things is, going to take your real self. Taking your real self, being who you're supposed to be, by being a creator yourself. So that you can create things. So that you can be able to depend upon yourself. Self-sufficiency. That is it. That is what you are saying here. All these things I'm saying is never obtainable in that contraption called Nigeria. Do you see there is one man, Mado, who is the now Attorney General of, I think, of Quebec, region of, is it Quebec or Ottawa, in Canada, on part of Canada. Justice. He's a Biafran of Ipob extraction. He said that he is hoping for a day when Nigeria will reward merit. That is a pipe dream. With the Fulani, you are in the same country. You want merit to be rewarded. Come on. This one will be, the position. What position will be kept for the children of Al-Haji that is not even born yet, but the position is already there. People that don't know what. Look at somebody they asked. They kept for 33 years of research. It's a Fulani style. In that 33 years budget, federal government is budget. Let me tell you, people don't understand the heinous crime these Fulani are committing. It's only the one you know, or the one that is revealed. If they tell you what the parastatals, the institutions they have created, Phantom One, Mirage, they have created phantom institutions headed by them. And the federal government is sponsoring them. Nothing, they are doing nothing there. Only, this is the DG, the Director General. This is the CEO of this parastatal. This is the Director of this federal. All in federal government, where Nigerian government money is going. They don't know nothing. And all these places, they create jobs for them. Thousands of jobs for their people. They go every morning, they do nothing. Just the same way they are doing in Kaduna Refinery. No, they are working nothing. But Nigerian government is spending billions of naira every year on them. How do you think that you can fetch water with your open basket? Just take water. Now the basket will be full. It's impossible, highly impossible. You carry money, put inside an open pocket, a pocket that that top. It will fall. Anything you put, it will fall. It's like that. Nigeria is like that. The Fulani, they created it like that because that is a way. How do you? That is a way to siphon, to kill them, continue killing, impoverishing people. These are wicked Homo sapiens have ever, the most wicked people I've ever seen. I'm telling you honestly. They created things, parastatals. If they didn't talk about this man for 33 years, they are revealing him. There are many others, hundreds of others that are receiving. You see them, they own private jets. You see them, they build. They take money to buy any cash, millions of dollars of cash every time. Where do you think they get all this money? Because they feel that Nigerian federal government, the government of Nigeria is their milk. I mean their cow. It's their cow. They created things you don't even hear. They heard all these things. They put their people there. Alhaji this is the Alhaji Bello is the director. Everything concerning Nigeria, federal government of Nigeria, they heard it. Both the ones you know and the ones you don't know. They head it. The budget, Nigerian budget, every year the budget touches them. It's oil money. They laugh over it. They think that they are doing others, whereas they are doing themselves. They are killing everybody. They are squandering everybody. They have turned people into something else. Bright people from the south. That is why we are fighting here to redeem everybody, to make sure that people are being freed from the shackles of these Maruedas. These people we don't know where they come from. Just think what I'm saying. Some say that we are not doing political. We don't use diplomacy. How can you use diplomacy when you know the people that are killing you? They are killing you direct. They make sure that you don't breathe. Why do you think that Biafrans are all over the world? Do you think it's by choice? Because there is nothing for you there. Nothing for you. So you have to go. This man that is now the Chief Justice on merit. You know, in a white man country, before they can put a black person there, which means he's more than them by far. It's not easy. They see that there is no other way than him. What they want is his brain, nothing more. Now, imagine that he is a Nigerian. Maybe by now the system must have made him, he will become a Fulani stooge. He will talk about APC, how Ipob president will only play politics. That is what people know. No creativity. That is why they are borrowing money for virtually everything. Building railway. They render their people impotent against the laws of humanity. Let me continue a bit. In the natural universe, nature takes its course without interference, yes. But the epitome of waking up arrived with Homo sapiens. If we stop seeing ourselves as passively trapped between good and evil, evolution and entropy. That is, entropy is lack of order or predictability. That is gradual decline into disorder. The light and dark sides of our nature, we can redefine what it means to be human. It's true. And that is what the Europeans are doing. When I talk about the Europe, because they are the people that spread awareness, I mean enlightenment. I'm telling you honestly. They embrace enlightenment. They spread it. So that you understand. So what they are telling you here, what I'm saying here is that God has finished the job of creation. He has given it to human race. Human being now, it is for humans to continue the work of creation. It is human beings that is in their job, it's in their hand now to continue the work of creation, which is what is happening. The computer you use today is not created by God. Never. It's human beings that created them. The materials they use in creating it has been there, arrived from millions of years of human creation. I mean, earth creation. But why people were not able to discover it that time? Why people were not able to create all these things before? Because because it's in the brain, nothing more. That is what do you know that we can change? You can change people in order to change things. Without changing people, you cannot change things. That is the most fundamental. Without changing people, you can never change things. You only be going on, be marolling on the status quo. That is what is happening in Nigeria. And all those things are to the advantage of the Fulani with their stooges, they call the politicians, the Nigerian politicians. They are servants. Oh, come, God said this. Okay. Now, look at the share. Oh, Joseph Carlo, look at. Now he said, I can become the president of Nigeria. This is what I'm telling you, that his brain of doing that masquerade. That fast they called opening of Enugu Airport. In order to make sure that it's a laundering image of the presidency, APC. That is what he's doing. Now he visited the IPP, Babangida. These are the people, quiet killers of Nigeria, the owners of Nigeria, Babangida. People don't talk about him. Wait, Nigerians, they know how to castigate them, but when somebody is dead. It's when he dies now, everybody will. Very coward set of people. I've never seen people like this before. Babangida, they are the owners of Nigeria. When you hear that things are, the system is bad, these are the authors. People that are still there. There are people in the village, you call them. There is the people, they are there doing evil quietly. The nomenclature, everything, the evil nomenclature, they are there quietly, manipulating everything. They call them the evil timbers and calibers. These are the people. Joseph Carlo visited him to tell him that, you see what I did. Do you see it worked? Bless me, I can be a president. He said it. I can be a president of Nigeria. I will not hesitate to become president of Joseph Carlo. Do you see what they are doing? All they know is manipulation. All they know is manipulation. To manipulate the president so that they will become His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And what are you getting from it? Nothing. I mean, what is there for the people? It is for the people. Humans have unbounded creative potential. I'm telling you. But when we are put inside a system whereby a very bad system that stifles people, system that squeezes that creativity out of you. In Nigeria there is no creativity, only they squeeze out that creativity out of you, which you forget about creativity. Now you look for something, you are condemned into looking for something you and your children will eat. Nothing more. You see a very bright person. When you finish schooling, after 4, 5, 6 years, you've stayed in tertiary education before finally you graduate. You know what it takes to your parents, even you yourself. After, in order to pay back, when you come to the house, you stay in the house. Every time you carry go look for job, nothing, no money, nothing. You drink curry with granuts, which is not a bad food anyway, but because in our place they believe it's for poor man. Yes. So now, when you go do that one week, 2 weeks, 1 month, 1 year, your parents will be, oh boy, just like, oh boy, we train you, sell everything for you to come and stay here. Go, the pressure will start. Now you are there, you will even forget about creativity, because all you want to get is money. In order to show them that, yes, I am not a wasted person. Just to bring money. So that you start looking for money by all means. That is what the system has done, have condemned everybody. Every Biafra. Except the Fulani. Because the Fulani, they don't do nothing, but they get everything. I say that matter, the newly appointed Chief Justice in Canada, a Biafra, he said that he is waiting for a time when Nigeria will work on merit. And I say, my brother, if you are waiting for that, you have a long you have a long wait to make. I'm telling you honestly. So, what am I saying? What I'm trying to tell you now is, had it been this man is in Nigeria, do you know what? He'll be running from post to post. Maybe even before he reached that extent, maybe he must have entered the cultism in the university. From cultism, one day the SARS will see him and kill him. That is what the system brought. System that is not refined. A very bad and primitive system that is killing the people. It is for the people to change the system. Because the problem, people are blaming politicians. No. It is the system. The people have a very, how do you say it? The people have a very big role to play. The system has condemned everybody. Now people held their killers. People held their killers. The politicians that kill them, that impoverish everybody, that make you come out, you start entering, you become Okada driver. Inside that Okada driving, you are being squeezed. Every day you are paying. Every police point you are paying. They squeeze you must pay. Just for nothing. Now when you do that, do you think if you, for example, you read civil engineer, you don't have no money to start anything, you start, okay, let me take off Okada riding. When are you going to save money? You continue, before you know, you have to marry. Before you know, even what you have studied in school, you have forgotten it even. After 10 years, you forgot what you studied even. Now you become a professional Okada rider. Once you enter into family responsibility, it's finished. Your certificate is just a decoration in the house. You know, I'm a master degree holder. You know that. So, but this is life. This is Nigeria. Now, let me tell you about creativity, about differences of system. We are the only life form that has the ability to acquire new knowledge that can be communicated in language. And from this unique ability, we can turn any knowledge into technology. You see, everyone is trapped in beliefs, prejudices, that is, second-hand opinions, and unproven assumptions, that is, people in the zoo. These, in fact, are the source of war, crime, violence, racism, famine, anxiety, and pessimism. There is nothing in the setup of reality to confirm the necessity of any of these limitations. Our faith in knowledge is the ultimate creative agency. Knowledge depends on the ability to know, an ability that is traceable to consciousness. That is why we dish out here knowledge. Enlightenment. You don't understand what enlightenment means. This is enlightenment that will change you so that you will help to change a society. And this is what we are fighting to restore. A Biafra where people will be on merit. Where people will be based and rooted in knowledge. That is a country we are trying to restore. Because we cannot afford to restore a country whereby people are still going in that very primitive zoo system. So that when they put you in one position, now you think it's your father's property. When you are a public servant, now your community will start celebrating that. Oh, what are they celebrating? Why should they celebrate? Because, now you are now going to go and steal. You see the system that Nigeria has created. You see the system that Nigeria has created. Something that human beings supposed to create. Because sometimes you ask yourself, why is it that Nigerians behave some way and the British behaves in another way? That is civilization. When these are thinking in a civilized manner, the Nigerians are behaving in a very primitive manner. Very, very primitive. You will go on the street now, people will be online. I'm just giving very little example. On the line, to buy, on the queue, to buy something. You see somebody with his car, even the person inside is selling, one of the manager will come, hey, Oga, come in. He will pass up to 20-something people because he's above everybody. That is very primitive character. In all these small things, that is what makes a society civilized. Now, people, if people see that, the whole 20 people in the queue, how do you want them to react? Another day, they say, okay, because this man maybe carry military personnel at his back. They will start, you see people trying to make money so that they will go and hire military to be on their back, so that they will come, they will not line up. They will go, hey, you don't know me, come on. So the military will guide you and say, hey, come on, stay there. They will enter inside because they are more human than others. Do you see what is primitivity? All those things people think that a big boy in Nigeria, you cannot do it in civilized world. Otherwise even the way people will react to you, without even talking to you, you want to disappear from the face of the earth. Because you see yourself a very primitive human being. Do you see that? They will ask you, okay, I'm sorry, you come from Africa. Oh, sorry. I know. They are like that in Africa. You come, you see people queuing, and you just want to pass and be a fast guy. In Nigeria, they call it fast guy. But they don't know its primitivity. So what am I trying to say here? That we should trust in ourselves. We have to change in order to be creative. And you cannot obtain this in Nigeria. You can never obtain this in Nigeria, because what is in Nigeria, as some people are thinking of creativity, others are thinking of looting. They are going to take everything. Now you yourself that is thinking of doing something in a normal way, human way, you say, oh boy, let us leave this humanism first. Let us all loot. Because if I leave this, they will loot all. Now you continue, they have corrupted your character. Now you start looting like them. That is the reality in Nigeria. There is no way a country will be a country, advancing country, without people's mindset being changed. That is why we attack your mindset, to shed light on it, so that you understand what it means to form a government, what it means to build a nation. Building a nation is not building a church organization. No way. It's not building of a meeting. No way. It is a different thing altogether. Whereby people, I tell you the other day, everybody in this earth is created to be selfish. But because of the way people civilize, now they limit their selfishness in order to advance their collective agenda as a race. That is what the Europeans did when they embraced enlightenment. They embraced enlightenment, limited their selfishness, carried their selfishness, they gave it to their governments. And their government start being selfish on their behalf. And anything the government loots everywhere outside, they bring it, and people start living very well. They spread it evenly to the people. In Nigeria, you cannot get all these things. Because what is there is that the clash of the titans. Fulani wants to rule everybody. Fulani wants to subsume everybody, convert everybody to their slaves. Systems, let me tell you, systems shape human beings. The humans existing in them. It is our responsibility as humans to create good systems that will positively change our people into creative humans, which we can never obtain in Nigeria. That is what we are preaching here. All this thing we are preaching is just for you to change your mentality so that you start thinking differently. This is the reason why when you talk outside, when you talk with somebody, debate with somebody, that person will tell you, are you listening to Radio Biafra? You say, yes, I'm a student of Radio Biafra. You say, that's why. Because when you see people listening and learning from Radio Biafra, the way they reason is highly refined. That is how we want most people, or everybody to be. It doesn't matter where you come from. Because you that is an Hausa person that thinks that you are Hausa Fulani, that Fulanis are your brother, they are killing you. You don't ask yourself, why is it that You are the Almajiris. Why is it that they impose the whole governors in your land are Fulani? Why? And they are telling you that we are Muslims, so we are equal. If you are equal, Allah make you people to be equal, isn't it? Is that not so? Then why should they are the emirs, they are the governors? Always they say, no, we know what is right for you, we know what is good for you, we know what to protect you. It is life on the pit of hell. These are people conquerors. They make you, the productivity in you, your ancestors has gone. I'm telling you. In human beings, there is no way for you to be referred as a real human being until you are productive, until you can manufacture things, at least most of the things you use. That is what Britain is afraid of in Biafra. I'm going to stop here so far so that I bring my brother Mazi Jacob. Are you there? Mazi Jacob, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, over to you, please.
Okay, Mazi, thank you very much. Am I there?
Go on.
I did all of my people. I come again. The first day I don't come back. So, before I continue, let me be our first question. But look at my understanding, yes. We only talk as we do. We only talk as we do. Now, before I continue, I want to get attention for all the different people. That's the Muslim people from yesterday we talk about want to use this change of the plan. The context say if you appoint anybody, they will give you 50,000. That's so. And tell you, so sometimes we even be keep longer to just proceed. We the only Mazi they will have. I mean, if somebody like you, if it's not a from the north, that will not continue to happen. That's why we keep on the exposing many things. If it's really supposed to know. But you can't take advantage, you can't say, you. I need to know like this video. This is that article. Because I want to do that. If you want to do it, all together, all that all night together. And we for a conversation with Johnathan, and then we came up with before we do them. And because of the so I don't say with them here, because I'm see according to format for doing the broadcast. So what the follow to this broadcast, we will help us seriously to fight this things away, fight this flag with people. Now, the attention now, because what they believe say, we believe that the red capture, see the red capture, the red capture there. We focus on the issue, focus on the southeast, what they start southeast. Because they will pay this house, they will pay them, they will be serious, not more, but say, one of the brother, you know, you say, what is it? No, that's but we are here to expose everything you need to hear, you need to know. If them, they are not happy seeing the exposure, because the only thing we say, many people, because they pay them, so they don't want to know, and treat them really for. I don't know what that. This evening, I did for when I knew that's how to very well. I grew up when I was in the good time if I just perform a barren apart, you know, to go evening, that is outside people planning the design, the discourse, you know. So sometimes I believe to sit down there, they hear to the top. You get me, say, I will come back to the Biafra and it's the custom, they're sitting because you want to call for that law, you decide to talk, same thing discourse. And then the same issue again, when the person say they will give this person 50,000 naira if they appoint any IPOB member. Let me tell something. If you do them, you do them at your risk. And I tell the corporate so. If you do them, then you happen. Because they say Today, this is my influence to go to the school without it. They say, see, these are people. They will be freeze them. How will they freeze them? They say they use their own people to freeze them. It's a bit, the man who can say, you will pay the person ready. So when you are paying for somebody, then they will give you the money. That money you go to Japan. So they will teach you with the money. You understand me? So when they come, they go to this home, if you appoint any high-court member here, let's see. If you need point, as you appoint that person, you keep thinking about the person, you keep thinking about the person, because if you maintain the people before they can that you need appoint, because if you need the high-court member, how is it still a high-court member? So one thing they say, I be calling, I think they say, when they have this service Biafra, now here, you say, I come and say, I may say, some of them they hear us, some of them say, they hear us, we go to wonder how I think get information, because God is on our side. So not to be the plan, we God will be different to us. So for a good and for the good of the family, when they come, what is the money, what is the people who how many back of rice, now one back of rice will take by you. Because yeah, back of rice like in 5 days. If you carry out of money, for example, to go market, you buy 2 back of rice. And how long you want to pass? And if that money, so you need to see the money, because that will kill you. Because if you say, I want to appoint somebody, you need to kill you. You need to tell about that, because if you didn't see the truth to yourself, because when you put 50 for your pocket, when you 100K or for your pocket, so by the time you give you the money, they will shoot you, you will fall, they will die. They will call the money back, they will say, get that money, you will buy your money, they will say, get that money. That's how they show you the answer, right? That is why I heard that matter, to make sense to you. As a time to say, me, I get voice, I get mouth, I get here, I feel deliver this message. It is hear me. And let me say, I will come and come here today. Okay, as it is. So, this information, I mean, share to everybody you need to hear this broadcast this evening. Even you did. And all of them are at work. All of them, because this country, when you go to because if you think, hey, I give somebody, if you go to there, another person, they will kill you. So the best thing, when you see them, run away, you know them now. These people, they need to hide themselves. They are outside, they need to get them. They need to hide themselves. And even say, man, before they use another style, say they will use the man like you, because before say, if you use the man, they will get it very easy. What the question called brother, so they have to do the brother. I think I got 50,000 people. I pay one rapper member, only 50,000 naira. You understand me? Because if you cannot speak Hebrew, you say, that road is the first time people. That's the way they say they get together because they will use internal person, they will use internal people. Because they will say, if you see the man, you will fear, no, if you call you, if you concept, they will call you somebody, I see the man. So if you know them, definitely, if you see them, you can know them. When some people call you, they go in there, say, how can I say, I've only been in here, I've only been in other people, dodge them, run away from the person. Save your life. So maybe as I don't tell you now, or I don't know now, the things are not different method of come. The things are not different method, apart from this 50K, where they take it. And so they believe many methods. So any method where they carry come, I told the Ipob now, I told them, when I feel get sense, I know how well. Now, maybe my age from me, maybe one just grab to kill the person and grab. That's next time, no anyone, you know this is where you carry come. Who will be saying, one maybe me. So, okay, make one serve this as a one. Make a piece of information as a very part of information. We say they help all of us. Make sure we fight this country, we fight this gender, we fight this planet, we fight this cabal, we fight them until we get our nation done. Because when we talk about our nation, we want to go only Biafra. We talk about every week, the most thing we need to because now you need to use all this, and you be the only speak. But no, Even if you come up, even if you come later, say no fight again, you need to put them again. Because our eyes don't open. We are coming up small. You say when I hold you, we don't see when I start the journey. Don't see when I start the journey. When I start the journey, over 50 years ago, when I start the journey. You enjoy the start. So whenever you expect to run at the same place, no. Our own, we need to start asking you that we will grow seriously with the growth. So just say, whenever you see leader, whenever people see the skill of man, whenever you see that, constantly, the build of the groundwork. Because if you're before, this is a government of a benefit can say, if you're catching any, if you when you people that country, if you give that man, come to the top. You may like that, you come on the top. That's somebody move to the top. You know, said they can't let the top because you see don't touch can. When they carry say a camera, you should come up. Can't say the top because they don't please them, then they talk in the first place. So you see how you can see how the issues they are coming up with the common person gradually. So that's like, more than even possibility. And then we're going to keep on talk until we get our own desired result of this country, of this country pray. This is and wait because you know if you say it happen now, you say it happen now. You say government, you don't lose control. You don't lose confidence. But nothing the people do again. So they find way, any way, how we say them, how we say deceive them, how we tell them, how we tell them they understand. Now, because they will give you everything. Like what they or Mazi protect. Now the same mistake we if like do that time, let me call it discover it now. Is it good? Now you discover it now. So the same mistake where some people in the middle belt after this plan people, let me call the result now. Let me give the result. Every day killing. Every day killing. We are that this today, this so they kill almost 13 head this week. They take 13 head this week from your state. So where is it? This is what they say. I don't remember. Now when I can't meet them, you can't give them a smile to stay. From there now, when I have to cover every year. I don't know what be. Okay, see this education minister, I think go commission immediately after what even they carry for the test. It's just not one place. Sure. Now today, they showed the man house. You see this man house when they build, and before the man, the man house in Christ, 100% pass the airport. The people go here. Second time, the people go here. You know, drive for Kasala State. The house is very good. When you say the house is at community level now, that house is fine. It goes everything. You pass the airport. Because the airport, what kind of deceive one now? When you go to the airport, where is that community level? Where is them for? If you are going to do this time of this legislation, I think this is Abuja one. I think this is which kind of one. Now, because of say, they go back killing. Now, they go to the car, they say, we don't do things they will do. They will not become clear on the mind. So, deceive one for the moment because that's all they come out with that say, we will continue killing. We need to face up, we will kill. We have already killed. Then, if not of 2 months, we will stop. And if we stop, we stop, we will stop. So that make we not forget because we never always forget. Because as a team now, after we go and say stop, we will stop. When they stop, when they forget, say damn, when they forget. So you see come back and continue killing again after we forget. By that time, they will come to that different plan. So, remember do the same thing. You don't want to carry some things, everyone on face. Carry airport now. Yeah, they don't commission airport like saying better thing. If you commission, someone going before, 5 for posting and see commission airport. Now, this now. They say that they want to give a presidency. Now they say they want to implement corporate report. All these things, like because of say, make my mind come down. Nothing. They don't do anything now. The same people might say, Nigeria is already be restructured already. It means you cannot, based on this document, it means Nigeria cannot go more than this. Whether you like it or not, it cannot go more than this. If any stop more than this, is their own disadvantage. And anything will make them not be advantage, you know, agree. So that is why we do know all of them. When you do, I don't try to reach this level. And then it will leave you the middle belt. All of now, as you come up with this plan. So no come up because now before we try to come up because of this, we need people to talk, we need them to talk. Because we need people to cry. So thank God for this platform. This is the Biafra don't come now. Listen to today. As a middle belt, I need to know that I still come to radio, they talk to advance people. If you do every day, I do the passion, so make I lead the people. I know I will lead. But that is no way to lead. You know how I want to lead. You never talk to them. How I want to talk to them. You don't go to the radio. I mean, you don't go to the newspaper. I mean, you don't go to the television. Who allow you to talk? But now, as a God there, as a God, have it. You can't bless this man when the time is constant. Tell me the constant fall. Constant jiggy back. Say yes. I say it. And I say it. So for the Biafra. This is the come for every no, every day coming now. As you look at now, if you want to pay 182.1, if you have to laugh direct as a speak now. So funny. So now we don't get the reason we don't get voice to talk. We don't do them talk. Now you can easily cry. You can easily talk, make mouth. Simply because when you talk, they will hear as a signal. This is the data is all over the world. Over more than millions of people are heard, millions of people. It is there. So you come out here, with the body, keep on one side. The last one you talk the killer. So it's not before now, the police killer now, because if you talk about it here. All these people they don't have some Kaduna. Even before who could hear that? Nobody could hear that. But now, you see don't go out of hand. How would you do that? I think it's a matter of my fire state. Don't you, Koyo, to Allah, now the people. No kutu wazi, one of big Muhammad had been the the body will meet that's very for them to buy the city, but say for Kaduna. This is now they come more as people, police, children. And they also, when they use they use large ammunition. Because these people, like, they block the main house of people. So they want to come and fight on that, or see the people, they're not the only money they will understand. But nobody will come. That's why we invite people from all people from coming to people. This, nobody join this platform. Who could have come this platform? Now, nobody can hear our voice, nobody will hear. Because the moment if we don't talk now, if we allow this Biafra to, we can't live together with them. One day we will wake up, all of us will die. Because maybe the mission, maybe the target, but God has us. God has us. Because we believe, even because of man's money coming, by now, if we didn't know how they do, if we need to know how, by now, if we don't, everybody don't go for the by now, if we don't kill everybody, don't go far. Because nobody will talk. But we thank God. We thank God for this great idea carry come. So they make all of us get out. So they guide us, not everybody. So we need to come and treat everybody. Because this thing we will do, you know, like you don't do. And for the reason God, you don't do. So time don't come with all of us move hands up. Move from a very good political family of the real people of the youth. Who come out? We'll have a feeling that. What can we call? And like I say, if I call, they will place my line. Nobody will place my line. Because you will cost time. Just like saying, you don't want television. Who they listen to the whole television? People don't listen to the television. They say they say this line. You call. You contribute. You don't the whole is our voice. When the whole will say, you do part of you. But any way of it, any time you have the other end of come. Like we say that, we don't do with you. We need to go after. We need to go to Biafra. We need to go to Biafra people. But nobody is perfect. We will do. We will do a referendum. But then we will not cut ourselves from this time people. We will not come and go. We will come and go. Which I'm sure the Hausa people said, the Hausa people will bring the sea for long time. We will bring the sea. We don't let people stay with the family people. Because these people that are very bad and wicked so. So, if they believe, one day they tell them say one day, this is the plan, they never believe. But thank God, as of today, now we don't hold them to speak. We don't hold them to speak. We don't hold them well. We hold the country to still, stand still. They say, I did bring them, they go so we have it. They don't see the picture. I think I'm sure. First, they don't see the picture for social media now. You got that, the man standing with the really good that time, the really Buhari, first time. You want to see the picture of it? They don't really go to the whatever fashion Buhari. They don't want to rest there now. They don't want out of life. They are not finish. Now, so before I continue, I just mention headline. So if you go other country, they want to visit you. And let me see what my government will offer me. Let me see what my government will do. Let me see what my government will do. But in Nigeria, but in Nigeria, can never see any good news, any form. I can't even wonder. This Nigerian journalists, how will people even to the court? Because now the only bad news that they happen. I mean, they don't publish news, not only they publish news because they control you. Yes. And you don't get published apart from the other is really the program. That's why the Nigerian media, they don't themselves, they don't make money. Because by the time they change you need to talk. That's the problem. I remember one of these popular journalists or people. The man was here from my brother. They call him LPG. That might be the only thing with truth. But because of say, I think I'm say the government taking the station, say, you don't sign that man, the station. And man, if they talk say, Buhari, what are you in the life? In this man, he say the man, he will try. He say, yes, certainly he needs to meet the man, but say all the cabal, all the cabal, all of them, they will say the man. If the person say, that the cabal are the middle. So they may talk too small, how don't they? They may talk too small, how don't they? And you can go to say, they hate you. And how can you survive? Because when you lie one life, you need many lives to connect to other life, so lie your finish. That is the become together. Because now you can't stop all the life. For you to start a life will become a problem. So, she, the Shomale, escaped death because the strange issue of Shomale today, a motor get accident. They say one of the motor call roll, hit the convoy of Shomale. They couldn't destroy the motor and the two policemen died. And the boy just left Australia today. I'm going to say, they said two grown men kidnapped. They entered the hospital, they kidnapped the CMD and two other medical workers for those states. No, they're not telling you the they said that's the immigration minister. They said the house. They said the house where the man do, if you see him, he will run away. The money they give, you go to build, you can go build airport. Now you go for a photo, build your house first. So you can see how the option. And that happens. Nobody go program. Nobody go program because na from Casino, na from flying man. But if any for other region do am, na problem there. So that's my that's the use of what happened today. My use. So make I stop there. Then let me go back to studio. Then when I come back, I will do the mini conclusion to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We must continue. Although I have many inboxes that your voice is kind of squeaky. Kind of. But we must take care of it anyway. We must continue. This is Radio Biafra Hausa service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. We must continue. Before I open my line, I want to make a quickie here, say something here. You know, today I talked about the creativity of human being. God has finished the work of creation. But because of ignorance, because of ignorance, people are still there embracing darkness. We are urging you to embrace enlightenment. Because what we are talking here, what we are saying here, what you hear on Radio Biafra, our aim is to make sure that you start reasoning in a very different way as a real human being. Because you ask yourself, why is it that you want to travel to America? Why is it that you are dreaming to go to Japan, South Korea, Spain, England? Why? Just take a time and ask yourself, why? Those people, the places they are developed. Yes. Who developed them? Is it God? Did God fall from heaven and change everything? No way. It is them. You can never achieve development without changing your mentality. But today in Nigeria, the system have made everybody to be dumb. The Fulani system, they have Fulanized everybody mentally. So that you start, you start singing praises for your killers. So that you believe that you cannot do it. You cannot making toothpick. No, it's not for you. Because they don't encourage it. There are policies that's supposed to be in place in order to encourage hard work, encourage meritocracy. But it is not in Nigeria. Because the Fulani, if they do anything or everything on meritocracy, they will be nowhere to be found. I said, this man, Casey Mado, he said, I look forward to when Nigeria rewards hard work or merit and merit. Nigeria doesn't reward hard work. That is why people now become less creative. People no more creativity in Nigeria because there is no reward on it. In order to encourage creativity, there must be reward, there must be meritocracy. People will be, everything, results will be on merit. Prizes will be given to somebody that merits it. Not because you are the son of a senator. You are the sister or a brother of a governor. Now you'll be given that opportunity. No way. That is why Nigeria is going backwards. You go to Nigerian institutions in parastatals, you see people, non-entity, people that even don't know nothing about where the offices they are, being there, squandering money. They believe that God, they enter there by miracle. They enter there by malam, by the recommendation or by the miracle of the malam or the pastor. That is what Nigeria has turned into. What the Europeans ran away from, darkness. That is what Nigerians are into. And if you don't take time, if we don't do what we had it been, Ipob is not there. I'm telling you, within some time, everybody will be completely consumed and subsumed. But we are here in order to reverse it. It's not easy to reverse something that has been damaged. To restore it is not easy. Like oil spill in the ocean. Oil spill is very easy. It will spill and spread everywhere, killing the whole living things or rendering the ecosystem there very vulnerable. Scattering everything. It's very easy. Under one day, it can spill up to maybe hundreds of kilometers in diameter. But in order to refine or restore the ocean, in order to repair the damage, is not easy. It can take years. What took maybe one day, 24 hours, the damage that took 24 hours to cause, it will take years to reverse it. That is what we are doing. So that is why we are patient. That is why we are patient. I'm telling you. There is something I want to warn our people. Please. I want to warn our people of what is going on. Please listen attentively. That is a warning. I think Mazi played it in the during his own time. Listen.
Udonko seblu adru nina. Biku muchineke information I na-enweta n'Enugu kita. The information I na-enweta n'Enugu kita bụ na ndị Nigerian Security Agency or ndị Vigilanted Group ogbe. Ndị Village Vigilanted Group wee gwa ha search for IPOB members ebe ọbụla ha nọ. Na onye ọbụla nwetara IPOB member na a ga-enye ya 50,000 naira each. So biko unu gbasa ozi a n'Enugu niile, unu gbasa ozi a na Biafra land niile, especially Enugu State. Yesterday evening ka ha made meeting, and though some of our brothers nke no enweta information through them, be enyere anyị the information, or the correct people be enyere anyị the information. So when he was enye the information na about ka the vigilant and they won.
That is it. What he's saying here in Ipob is to alert our people in Enugu, just like as I said it yesterday. That is the meeting they have made. And do you know what? Let me tell you. Naya Wood and Rochas Okorocha, according to intelligence reports, they are the brain behind going to 82 division in Enugu and disarming, making sure that people of Igbo extraction, Biafrans there, serving in the Nigerian military were disarmed. Because, let me tell you, these people, that is why I say, the people that are our killers in Biafra land, they are the politicians we are seeing. Those people you held, this and that. Look at Joseph Okalo today. Now he's going around, they want to be they have, when they imprisoned him, is there they bargained with him how everything is going to be. They prepared him. Do not be surprised that tomorrow he will come out to be a presidential candidate. Although Nigeria is not going to exist at that time. I'm telling you. Look at how he is praising mediocrity. What happened in the shame of Enugu that they called the reopening of Enugu airport. It's not the kind of loudness everywhere. Just because he wants to be a president of Nigeria only. He don't care whether his people are killed, slaughtered. That is not his problem. This is why I say our people, I don't know what these people, where do they come from? Where do they fall from another planet? Do they fall from another planet? Even, do you know that even Governor Otto, he threatened to take a federal government to court, even for this water bill. Water bill. I mean, water bill, which they want to pass. You can never hear any governor in our land. We have water everywhere. They want to take charge. Fulani want to take charge, because when you hear they talk about federal government being taking charge of the waterways, know that is the Fulani. They take charge of our land. Now they want to take charge of our water. So that stream you are going to fetch in your backyard, tomorrow you see Fulani, the food there, they say if you talk, they slaughter you. They say it's not for you, it's for the federal government. That is what they are passing. You don't see any governor that come out to say, audibly say something. I don't know these people. I was listening to one. I wanted to play that, but I didn't see it again. They were saying that now we need to use diplomacy in achieving what we want. Not all this making bogus statements, standing off. No. We need to always use diplomacy. You use diplomacy for how many years? Since 1970 today. And what happened? Where are you? Where are you? Where are we? I should say, where are we? You use diplomacy only for your own interest, for your own benefit. Where you are begging Atiku Abubakar that you're kneeling down for him, that you want to be a governor, to make you a governor. That is the diplomacy, right? This politics of appeasement. Look at Autumn, a lone person, talking, hammering openly, without fear of favor. But you see these cowards that I don't know where they bring them from in our land. All of them are moods. Just they will use one thing, promise all of them the same thing, and they don't care whether their people are slaughtered, whether anything, their actions and their inactions today, what it will lead. They don't calculate all these things in the future. But here we are in order to open the eyes of our people. We will resist, we will continue resisting these people with the last drop of our blood. And Biafra must be restored. And every other nation that wants to be restored alongside Biafra, they are rising up. Even Metal Belt, we encourage everybody in order to rise up. Because the time is now. I'm going to open my lines, but before I do that, I will first of all go on break and come back.
Agapigala muchu wabiyama nuru kaina sigi bena salioso epere agapigala muchu wabiyama nuru kaina sigi bena salioso epere agapigala. Sunday.
welcome back. This is Radio Biafra Hausa service. Our lines are now opened. Our direct line is +1 213 328 6224. I repeat, direct line +1 213 328 6224. Our suppline is +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. Call us and give us your view about the issue at hand, because we are here in order to even answer questions. You can ask your question anywhere, anyhow. Thank you very much.
Mazi,
You want to say something?
Yes, and before the call came in now, before the call, I don't want to talk so much before the call come in. Anytime the call come, I will stop it.
Okay.
So,
But there is a call coming, so please, let's take the
okay,
call
no,
after you go.
no,
Caller on the line, your name and where you calling from. Welcome to the program. Caller, can you hear me? Caller on the line, can you hear me? Can you hear me? What is happening? Go on, Mazi Jacob. Let me restart the phone. Go on.
So what I want to talk maybe say, sometimes I could begin to imagine myself waiting this one our governors, all this one a political elite. I don't know why they fear. I don't even know they fear. I think they come and talk, they kill them. I mean, anybody hurt him. So they I couldn't lose saying that they would the major problem for because of this struggle. Whether because maybe because the system maybe they want to give the presidency, or what maybe what the promise. I don't know why team made it only they keep quiet. Because by now, well, let me say, if you say if the count now from middle belt when they push this in, by now, revolution for me take off for that side. Or maybe if you say the count now from Hausa man when they rather with this revolution, by now the Nigeria don't break. Because some of these governors from my area, from middle belt, they're looking for somebody to come out now. They're looking for somebody that will come out now and say, see, someone that will come and say, yes, I will take the sacrifice. I won't stand, I want to die for my people. I'm sure by now the whole government, all the political elite, they don't follow the man. But these Eastern governors, everybody they come. Nobody won't talk. Everybody fear. Everybody protect and say, I don't know. So I think there's a need for them to call it to ask them what is the problem.
You're right. I will comment on that. Let's take this call before we continue. Caller on the line, your name and where you're calling from. Can you hear me? Caller, can you hear me? Caller, for the last time, can you hear me? You call. Yes, Mazi, I call you. I'm talking to you. You don't talk.
are you talking to me?
Of course, I am talking to you.
Okay.
Go on. hear me, caller? Can you hear me?
I'm calling to WhatsApp.
Of course. I'm talking to you, caller on the line. What's up? Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Go on, please.
Yes, I can hear you. Yes. My name is Chukwu Emmanuel. I'm a native of Ishiago, Ebonyi State, Biafra land. Are you hearing me?
Please go on, Mazi, please. For the last time, go on. I'm hearing you.
Okay. My name is Chukwu Emmanuel. I'm a native of Ishiago, Ebonyi State, Biafra land. I greet my leader. I greet our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I greet Mazi Uchemefo. I greet all principal officers of IPOB members all over the whole world. According to this evening topic, yes, according to the tape you played last about the arrangement made by the Fulani terrorist group in Enugu on how they will be paying some greedy Igbo youth money so that they will show where their IPOB member are holding their meeting. Anyway, that is not even hidden. They have been doing it all this while, but notwithstanding, I'm sorry for such people in Nigeria or in Igbo land that will collect money and sell themselves to be a slave forever in the name of Nigeria. I greet our leader once again for setting up this radio, because this radio have tried to educate a lot of people so that they will understand what is happening, because information is power. Without information, you can do nothing. So as far as this radio is concerned, and anybody who are ready to listen, you will be educated so much that any hidden thing in Nigeria, you will be aware of it. Even in other countries, is an university of its own. If you are a regular listening to Radio Biafra, you become wise more than anything. I'm happy that I've been listening to Radio Biafra as a student, and that I'm capable to teach to any extent, to show that Radio Biafra is a place to listen and to learn. Nigeria is the worst thing that can happen to the earth. For somebody to say Nigeria is a place where people will live and have hope of doing better improvement. What is happening in Nigeria is exactly what the British want Nigeria to be, because they hand over Nigeria to Fulanis and the other ethnic group in Nigeria. I hope they will open their eyes now, because this is the beginning of Nigeria trouble. Nigeria today is Sodom and Gomorrah, and now they are heading to Abyss. Nigeria is heading to Abyss. anybody is telling you that tomorrow, next 100 years, Nigeria is going to move 1 inch, the person is confusing you. If you have gone, if you have the opportunity, you kill the person because it's leading you forever slave. This is just the beginning. Anybody telling you that tomorrow or next tomorrow Nigeria is wasting of time. Let me start. On October 1960, when Nigeria said they have independence, on October 1st, 1960, what British did is to make a kangaroo independent, handing Fulani over the flag independent and go back to British to use remote control to be controlling Nigeria till today. How can illiterate Fulanis are leading those people claim that they are educated? Somebody like some group of people like the East and the West. Upon all the educated we have, both sides, these people allow the Fulanis to use them as a slave today. Nobody can ask question to Fulanis government in Nigeria. Fulani closed the border of the East for over 1 year. No House of Representatives, no senator, no lawyers, no judges, no doctors in Nigeria can ask question. Fulani, why do you close the border of the East and open the North? Apart from that, Fulani, why do you import Fulani terrorists all over the whole world to come down to Nigeria to take the land of your father Ahmad Bello and Usman Dafodio? Nobody asked this question. Nigeria is a different thing altogether. I have never seen a place like this. What type of country? And you are bribing people to show you where IPOB members are doing their meeting. Everything about Nigeria is fake. From the beginning. On 12 October 1960, Ahmadu Bello said, this country called Nigeria, Shebi is our father's estate. Usman Dafodio. We must ruthlessly prevent not to change the government. We use middle belt as a matching tools. The South has conquered the South as a conquered territory. We will not allow them to rule over us. And we will not allow them to control their own future. That stage is where we are now. They are bringing the money and the position of the money. They are collecting whatever they want. They do whatever they have the power. They have everything in their hand. And they are doing whatever they want to do with impunity. So, I hope those people who are sleeping will wake up before it is too late. Because nobody will go to a grave with any amount of money or building or whatever property. Everybody came here empty-handed and we go back empty-handed. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Calling from. Hear me?
Uncle Joe, good evening. I can hear you. Good evening. Good evening.
Welcome to the program.
Yes, thank you so much.